Hey y'all, what's going on? Welcome to another episode of Infinite Lock. It's your boy Eric. And today we have another NMIXX reaction. We have their "Love Me Like This" MV. Um, NMIXX, they've had a lot of stuff going on lately. Probably since the last time I've reacted to them. They lost a member, Jenny, who I felt like, Haywan is my bias, but I felt like Jenny had the most star power in the group. No disrespect to anyone else. I feel like they have a lot of talent in NMIXX. For sure, all the girls are super talented, but I feel like Jenny was one of those members that had that it factor across the board in all categories. So I was very surprised when that situation happened. But I hope that she's you know happy, doing well, and she's able to do what makes her happy moving forward. And I hope the NMIXX girls, I hope both parties continue to be successful. With NMIXX, I feel like the mix pop thing has had, of course, up and down reactions. I love when groups kind of stick to their guns and just continue to make the types of songs that they want to make. Um, so I don't know. I wonder if they're going to stick with that mix pop with this, or if they're going to switch up the vibe completely, to try to, I don't know, maybe appease some people. But we'll see. I mean, good music is good music. It doesn't really matter what they want to do. We're just here for the music. So, but I do think there's a lot of talent in that group, and I hope that you know. I don't know. I don't want. I feel like this stuff has been just so experimental. It's been catchy. Like I said before, a lot of stuff grew on people as they started to listen to it more and hear it more. It's just a popular thing to hate on whatever comes out now. That's just what social media has created. Um, but I think that this might be the turning point for them, especially since they've have all that drama going on. They're gonna have to probably start really coming out with hits, I feel like. So let's get into this. Before we get into the video, make sure you all like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications on. Got a lot of stuff coming your way. And yeah, NMIXX with "Love Me Like This."
Love me like this, love me like that, love me like this, and I love it right back. 뛰는 심장수를 따라가, 거치는 울림, oh my god, oh yeah. Love me here, say yeah.
Hyujin is a star. She's a star. I was so focused. I know we're just gonna get into the video. I'm gonna start over for y'all. I know it's easy to get entranced in her dancing because that's kind of her bread and butter, but she has a very, very solid vocal, and her stage presence is very good. She looks so confident on stage. I've heard people call things over dancing and stuff like that. I just think that she's one hell of a performer. The NMIXX girls, in as a whole, are very, very good performers, but um, I mean, as expected of JYP groups, but she just has she has an it factor to her as well. I think that she definitely, as she gets older, I think she's gonna continue to develop. She could be a very good artist moving forward. And her and Jiwoo kind of look similar a little bit.
Love me
It
like
took me a
this,
little
love
second.
me like that,
Like,
love
look at
me
them.
like
It took
this,
me a
and I
second
love
to,
it right
to
back. 뛰는 심장수를 따라가, 거치는 울림, oh my god, oh yeah.
hey,
Love me here,
hey.
say yeah.
Okay.
숨겨놨던 맘속 깊숙이 꺼내갈 참고 느껴지는
Come on,
feels,
Bae.
oh
I love
yeah.
how Bae's voice be sounding.
조그마한 걸 예쁜 꽃이 피워봐 삶을 속에
Bias.
내려봐. If you wanna be my lover 다친 맘을 닿게 들여. If you wanna you way.
Kind of little switch up.
조그마한 걸
This is a very familiar cadence, like a throwback.
If you wanna be my lover 다친 맘을 닿게 들여. If you wanna you way. 어느 틈에 자라난 이 끌림 점을 이어. Oh baby.
Come on, Sully, you better sing.
어느 틈에 자라난 이 끌림 점을 이어. Oh baby.
It needs to be said. Sully Yoon's voice, I feel like everyone talks the visual and all of that. Her voice does not get enough credit. Sully Yoon sounds very, very good. Like very, she's giving you. I didn't expect it when I first got into them. She's giving you like a little soul in her voice. Like Sully Yoon, I just didn't expect that vocal tone from her early on. It needs to be said, she's been doing her thing. This is a beautiful pre-chorus. Y'all already know how Lily sound. Hey. Hold on. This is very throwback. Somebody tell me in the comments right now what this is reminding me of, please. My music aficionados, there, librarians, please tell me what this is reminding me of. This is reminding me of some retro throwback sound. I don't know what it is. It's so familiar. They are eating this up. I again, it's too early in the song for me to just write it off. Any other group you could kind of, okay, this is what it's gonna sound like to the end. With NMIXX, this might be 5 different songs by the end of it, but this first part right here, I'm here for this. I'm here for this. The sound, the styling, all of them sound really, really well. It's produced very, very well. They all look very confident. It's giving me what I feel like they need to give in the aftermath of what everything that's happened with them lately, and people uh, doubting their sound and stuff like this. I love where this is going. Hey, hey. Oh, I love how they paired them off. Big wave. Come on, Bias. You better give me some soul in the vocals. Come on, Haywan. Hey, G-Woo. Bay has a very entrancing voice. It's like a siren, like a songstress. Harmony. Okay, so Leon. Hey. Hey. Okay, Center Bay. Ooh, the movements. Ta-ta. Ooh, Lily, that note. Come on, Lily. Hey. 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 Okay, hair movement. Come on, ladies. Ta 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 ta. I'm sorry, I gotta see that again. That was so satisfying. Am I tripping, or has Lily's like vibe improved? Not saying she wasn't super talented before, but I feel like everyone was so stuck on her vocal. She's like I'm her dancing, the movements, the popping, I feel like her dancing has improved since debut. I feel like it has. Correct me if I'm wrong, if I'm just late to the party. All of them could dance. Don't They're a JYP group. This is expected. But I just feel like her individual dancing has gone, I don't know, a couple levels higher. It was solid when they started, but I feel like it's gone a couple levels higher, and it's like she's not just, for me, like I don't just look at her as like the vocal now. I see the movements and I'm like, wow, she's eating. She's eating. Okay, Yoon with that last note. I'm man, wow. So that was NMIXX with Love Me Like This. Okay. Um that was very good. First of all, I think so. I feel like, correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like there are going to be people now. You know how up and down K-pop fans are. I feel like there are going to be a lot of people now that were against the mixed pop thing that are going to be saying they miss. Not saying everyone that says this is saying it for this reason, but I'm saying there's going to be people, I feel like, that like were completely against the mixed pop that now are going to say that they missed the mixed pop. It was kind of shocking to me that they didn't have anything in there like OO and Tank and any of that other stuff. But I feel like it was just a genuinely good song start to finish. I wonder what they're gonna stay with moving forward though. That's my question. This really gave that retro vibe, 2000s. Not, it had a vibe to it. It reminded me like of an old school girl group. They're always gonna eat the dance, the facial expressions, the performance. That's something that's without question with NMIXX, and their vocal is very strong. I think that Sully Yoon's voice emerging more lately has really solidified that group vocal thing right now, because early on it was like kind of like a lot of people were just keying in on Lily's voice. Haewon is very talented vocally. You got Sully Yoon, and they just all sound really good. Bae has a very specific voice. I like how they use everyone's voice. Um, yeah, I like that a lot. Now, I did like what they did early on, but I could understand. I feel like the mixed pop wasn't. Uh, it's hard to ride that wave for so long if you aren't like just making like unquestionable hits. You know what I'm saying? It's such a risky proposition every single time out. I feel like there's nothing wrong with the mixed pop, but I definitely like when they throw songs like this in there as well. So it's gonna be interesting to see where they go after this, but very well pleased with that. The girls did amazing. And again, I just hope that, whatever they do moving forward, I hope that they're pleased with what they're doing. And then they feel happy with what they've put on the table for the world. So definitely pleased with what they gave here. So before you all go, make sure you all like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications on. Got a lot of stuff coming your way. And yeah, till next time.